I'm Mary Marola, founder of Function Junction. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a caprese salad. Now, the caprese salad is best done with a ripe red tomato, and if you have an heirloom tomato, that's a bonus. So I normally start, and today I'm using a Kyocera ceramic knife because I want a nice, look at that beautiful thin slice. Holding my fingers curled so I don't cut myself. And then what I typically do is take a tiny bit of salt and put it over the tomato and get some of the liquid out. Now, a ceramic knife like this particular Kyocera has a Japanese blade, is 10 times sharper than a steel knife. That's one of the reasons I like using a ceramic knife for caprese. So this is our first part of it, the tomato part. Then I'm going to use a mandolin to give us some red onion. Now, I really like red onion in my caprese salad. Not a lot, but enough to just give it a little bit of bite. Here is our fresh mozzarella ball. I usually buy a small ball like this, and again, using the same knife, glide through. Now, the fresh mozzarella, the reason I like the smaller ones is because they're more fragile. And sometimes when you're cooking and you're using mozzarella, you forget you have it and you throw half of it away, which is never a good thing. So that's our mozzarella. Now, the star of the show is always the basil. And we just picked this from our yard, our garden. We have a couple different types. This is a big basil. This is a Genovese basil. I typically use a Genovese more when I'm cooking, and I use the big leaf, typically called Italian basil, in the caprese. Now we're going to use the chiffonade cut for the basil. Take about this many leaves, roll it like a cigar, curl your fingers, and do a nice thin chiffonade cut. You might notice the Italian flag happens to be red, white, and green, and those are the colors that we have here in the caprese salad. So I'm going to take the prettiest pieces and I'm going to alternate the cheese with the tomato. And I typically like to put a piece of cheese on every piece of tomato. I can always hide a piece underneath if it's not just perfect, because no one really cares about that. Take the bottom piece off. Okay, now we're going to take that red onion, put a little of that on top. And someplace in here, do I have, yes, my garnish. All right, a tiny bit more salt, black pepper, and the fresh black pepper is always the best. And for this application, I do use extra virgin olive oil, and be generous with it. Some people like balsamic. I'm not a huge balsamic fan, but that's a personal preference. And there you have it, Caprese Salad in less than 5 minutes. I'm Mary Marola. Shop Function Junction at Crown Center in Kansas City, Missouri, or visit us online at Junction-KC, where you can purchase all of these tools, and I'll be happy to help you. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to take that red onion, put a little of that on top. All right, a tiny bit more salt, black pepper, and the fresh black pepper is always the best. I do use extra virgin olive oil, and be generous with it. And there you have it, Caprese Salad in less than 5 minutes. I'm Mary Marola. Shop Function Junction at Crown Center in Kansas City, Missouri, or visit us online at Junction-KC, where you can purchase all of these tools, and I'll be happy to help you. Thank you.